Everyone, how we doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. Welcome, Footy Tom, Theo, Jack, David, Mountain J, Kishik. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Martin, Alejandro, AMK, Hixie, Connor. Welcome everyone. Hello Bjorn, good to see you mate. How you been? How's Iceland treating you, my friend? I hope you're good. Hello Michael, Hugo, Aidan, Rachel, Samantha, Adam, Rono, Michael, Fixing Glue. Charles just can't finish Monaco, great name. Lauren, White Square, Kitsune, Todd, Quinton, welcome to Friends of Tommo. Welcome. How doing everyone? We good? Are we good? Baku, baby. Toby, welcome mate. What are we going to talk about today, Jacob? Good question. Obviously we're going to talk all about Baku. It's Friday. We've had practice 1, we've had practice 2. I haven't watched either, I'll be honest. I've been out today. So I have caught up with the results and tried to ascertain what happened via the means of Twitter and Sky Sports YouTube clips and all that good stuff. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Baku Streets, baby. That's right. I mean, I've done this little overlay. It doesn't really serve any purpose, does it? It's just Lando standing next to the castle. Shall we? I guess. I mean, we just got to look at FP2 because FP2's been a bit of a weird one, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a weird one. Let's have a butch, shall we? Fp2 Classification. What is going on? Weird one. Look at where Bottas is. Look at where Lewis is. What is this? And thank you, Shivam. I'm glad you like my headphone. Well, I had my hair cut today. Actually, I don't really like wearing headphones. So I don't want to ruin the trim. You know what I mean? Priorities. Weird one. And yes, we will talk about Singapore in a bit as well. Weird one. Very weird one. Red Bull's up top. Look, if you want to ascertain anything from that, then Red Bull 1-2 would be lovely to see. Ferraris are more competitive than I thought. I think Ferrari downplayed it, didn't they? After last weekend, they both Charles and Carlos have been saying, "Yeah, but it was a one-off Monaco. We'll be back down." Come on, Ferrari obviously got pace, and yes, Thomas Finn. Of course, you can say mate. I mean, it might sound a bit weird coming from an American. I don't know. The accent, maybe. Thank you as well, Jack, for becoming a channel member. Appreciate it. Thank you, Todd, for the $4.99 USD. Crazy prediction, but Danny Rick back on form and podium. Mark my words. I did say earlier week. I tweeted earlier in the week saying that I think Perez is going to be on the podium, which wouldn't actually be that much of a surprise because he always does well in Azerbaijan, in the Racing Point Force India hardware, let alone in the Red Bull. So I still reckon Sergio, I mean, he's looking good for podium, top in FP1. And then I said Ricciardo top 5 as well, which, I mean, he's not had a good FP2, but then FP1 he was top. Again, you can only take so much from these sessions. You can't look too deeply into these things. But Pierre P5 as well. Pierre low-key smashing it in that AlphaTauri. Like, I feel like if he'd have finished Bahrain, if he hadn't have had that crash with Ricciardo, which put him out on the first lap. And if he hadn't had that poor tyre strategy at Imola, which saw him just fall through the representative pace, I think Pierre's up there. And that's why Yuki, obviously, again, Yuki's a rookie, first season, etc. But he's been nowhere near Pierre. He's been nowhere near Pierre. Fernando P6 as well. I don't know what Fernando's kind of record is at Baku. Is he particularly good or particularly not or whatever? Like, again, it's FP2. It's FP2. But yeah, Pierre's smashing it. And I think Fernando's doing a solid job, to be fair. Fernando's doing a better job than I thought he would coming into Alpine. But at the same time, Ocon's doing better than most people thought. Giovinazzi 7, Lando 8. Yeah, so I mean, the Mercedes are well off. I mean, there was loads of... I heard people saying that there was a few incidents, weren't there? Like, Lando spun, Mazepin went into the wall, Charles has hit the wall. I don't know. I mean, is this Mercedes taking their foot well off the gas because they're just going all in on 2022? Maybe. This kind of stuff didn't happen. These kind of FP2 results did not happen last year. Did not happen last year. Charles needs to stop making mistakes. I mean, it's kind of true. Charles has got unreal pace, but he's got a mistake in him. He's got a mistake in him, which is a shame. But he's still young. He's still raw. I'm sure that it will come good for Charlie, because Charlie boy's unreal. He's so quick. 1 second. Well, look, again, we don't know what setup. Like, our Mercedes putting their quali runs all in tomorrow. Maybe they've just been doing long run pace. I didn't watch FP1 or 2, so I can't really tell you. Birthday quali. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Kyron. Hope you enjoy it, mate. Hope it gives you a good qualifying that you're looking forward to. Yeah, again, I don't know who's on what tyres or whatever, but yeah, that's FP2. I guess, look, we've got to talk about Singapore, haven't we? Is it on the old F1? Oh, poor Nicholas. I'm not going to show too much of this because I don't want to get... There's Charles into the wall. Whoops. Not what you want. Daniel Kvyat. Good tan on him. Good lads. Hamilton down, Peter. Poor... I was going to say poor Lewis. I mean, everyone's guessed that Lewis is down in the dumps. I mean, look, it's the competitiveness, isn't it, ultimately? I want to see Lewis win title number 8, but I want it to be close. Okay. I want it to be close. Right. That's what I request. Runoffs. Yuki. Lando spinning as well. So obviously the thing is the wind. The wind is a madness. Oh, Liam Lawson got pole, sick. Good lad. Yeah, the wind is a madness at Baku, isn't it? The wind is crazy. But I tell you what. Should we get onto my predictions? Now again, I actually did these predictions before FP1 and 2. So there's going to be someone that you might... But I still feel fairly confident in these predictions, right? And happy birthday for tomorrow, Big Beaster. Happy birthday, mate. Alright. Bottas to win. Look, I feel like Bottas has got all these bad karma out the way, okay? And he was P16 at FP2, okay? Valtteri's going to turn it around. And he's going to win. I want to see it happen. I want to see Valtteri win. Because he was robbed of a podium at Monaco. He was robbed. So Bottas is going to win. It's confirmed. Okay? It's confirmed. Because I've said so. Valtteri's going to win. Okay, it's going to happen. McLarens have looked strong. Like Lando's pace before he did that spin was looking good. And I think Danny is going to have a good race. Yuki, I still think this is another track Yuki's never raced at. Very windy. You've jinxed it. I don't believe in jinxes, okay? The only jinx I believe in is the one with long hair that has hands in the Pokemon games and is ice type. That's the only jinx I believe in, okay? Look, stranger things have happened, okay? Last week, everyone called me crazy for putting Sergio Perez outside the top 6 for qualifying. And what happened? He qualified P9. So I still don't think Checo's going to hook it up in a quali lap yet. I think for Checo to win would take others having incidents or whatever. Verstappen's still definitely got the pace advantage in quali over Sergio. It is closer in race, to be fair. It is closer, but yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think McLaren are going on a strong weekend. I think Lando's going to kill it again. I think Yuki's going to struggle. But shall we also talk about Singapore? Let's get an old. Everyone in the chat is going mad about Singapore. Let's get up a nice article from. Let's get up an article from the old auto sport lot, shall we? Why not? Why not? Well, that's covered in ads. Actually, no, that's a good reason to not, because I don't want to just be spamming you with ads. Okay. The only other place I can get an article is motorsport.com. That's going to have loads of ads as well, though. Alright, fine. Motorsport.com it is. Right. Let's get a look. I'm good, thank you, Emily. Hope you're well. Do you like the jazz? You can tell I've been looking for new lighting options. Singapore GP called off due to COVID restrictions. Cancelled because of coronavirus. That old virus that's been knocking about for the last, year and a half. Sad, but I mean, Singapore's one of them races that I like Singapore, but it's not usually that exciting, and it's usually quite a weak track for Mercedes, which is a good thing because that's not a bad thing. And it's things like this, it's stories like this, which is why we've got a double header at Austria. So I know some people were saying, yeah, but why not just, like if you're going to cancel races or whatever, like why do you need to have a double header? But I think we need to anticipate that we're going to see more of these moving forward. Sources decided not possible to go ahead. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I don't really know what the situation is in Singapore regarding. I mean, Sepang would be amazing, of course, but I feel like I feel like we're going to see more double headers, if I had to guess. Thank you, Forza, by the way, for the 5 Canadian. How can a Brit forget to check the beep for an article? I mean, I look at BBC Sport sometimes. But yeah, I reckon we'll see. If we do see another double header, where do you think it'd be? Like where would we have it? Japan double header, Silverstone double header. I mean, the Silverstone double header last year was pretty good. I thought that was cool. Malaysia, I'd love to see that. Fuji would be sick. Thank you, Draco, as well, for the $2. Move the F1 race to Indianapolis in the fall. That would be sick. That would be good. Austin, Abu Dhabi double header. Oh, don't know. Don't know if I fancy that. Not gonna lie. Spa, reverse Spa would be very, very dangerous. It would be completely dangerous. But yeah, sad times. But I'm still confident we'll get a 23 race calendar. We might just have a few double headers chucked in. Is what it is, you know what I mean? But anyway, as for my predictions, well, again, look, Mercedes always find a way to get, like, as much as Lewis was off the pace last weekend, Valtteri wasn't really. Valtteri was up there. Not being funny. Valtteri was P2. Valtteri thought he was on a good lap when Charles binned it. Lewis had an off week last weekend. I think Valtteri is overdue some karma, some good karma, some positive vibe. Valtteri's gonna win it because everyone's fascinated by how I say Valtteri Bottas, right? I'm just saying. The man deserves a bit of luck. He will win a race this year. And then Max will get P2 probably. Because Max has been P1, P2 every single race so far this year. But, I mean, the Ferraris are looking tasty. The Ferraris are looking decent. Battery Voltas indeed. And yeah, the Aston Martins as well. Like, when I look at the Aston Martins, I mean, FP2, they were well off it, weren't they? I mean, they were still quicker than Bottas, but they weren't exactly. Hang on, let me just go back to this. Yeah, they were just ahead of Bottas. Difficult. I really hope, because again, for me last weekend, Sebastian Vettel was driver of the weekend. He didn't put a foot wrong all weekend. Great strategy call from Aston Martin. Great drive from him to pull off that strategy. I don't know. It's difficult. Obviously, Monaco is a track that's going to suit certain cars more than others. I wouldn't have expected it to suit Aston Martin. When I think about what cars I feel like would work well at Monaco, I wouldn't have thought Aston Martin. But both cars in the points. Can't lie with that. But yeah, I hope this is a side of things to come for Seb. It is one positive result, but if you can carry on building on that, get more confidence in the car, would love to see Seb knocking on the door at the top next year, for sure. Well, but I don't think this is so much Merc sandbagging. I mean, again, look, the amount of spins, the amount of yellow flags in that session is always going to upset the balance. And then again, you don't know, are Mercedes holding off their proper balls to the wall quali runs till FP3? Maybe. But anyway, I think that covers it quite nicely. I mean, there's not really much more to say there, is there? To be honest, I'll be back obviously for tomorrow for qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Although I keep seeing, look, it says Azerbaijan GP here at the top, right? Go away, alert box. But then I've also been seeing Baku GP. So it's like they're using two different hashtags again. What are they doing? Why is Azerbaijan? I just assumed when I saw hashtag Baku GP, they were just doing that because Baku is 4 letters and not Azerbaijan, which is 10 letters. I don't know. But yeah, I will see you for qualifying tomorrow. Should be good. Qualifying at Azerbaijan always slaps. Very underrated track, I would actually say Baku is. I think Baku's an A grade track, so that should be fun. And yes, I know Singapore is cancelled. Sad times. We will move on. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone who's taken the time to say hello. And we're done. So be safe, stay hydrated, drink water. It is good for you. And I might do a Twitch stream later today, actually, just so you know. So go follow me on Twitch at Tommo Live. I might play some Rocket League later. I feel like I fancy it. But yeah, pleasure everyone. Take care. Have a good day. Be good. Ciao, adios. I'm done.